How you doing tonight?
It's Monday.
It's Monday, and I'm learning to hate Mondays. You know, Mondays have always been great. It's always been, hey, it's Monday. That means I get to go write music, which I love to do. But lately it's been, oh, the world is falling apart because it's Monday. Yeah, Mondays have not been very nice to me lately.
That's why nobody ever in our history has ever liked Monday.
I know.
You hear it from everybody.
I know.
Why do you think?
I know. But you know what? This time, 8 o'clock p.m. on Monday is always a good time. I'm going to recenter this camera. It's just a little bit. There we go. That's better. This is always a good time on Monday because it means we get to spend time with you guys and get to play some games. Before we play some games, just a little announcement here that's really exciting. I have been trying to get a Patreon going lately, but after looking around, I decided to put my Patreon a little bit on hold and go with something else, and that something else is Streamlabs. I don't know if you've heard of Streamlabs, but it's what puts all the cool things across the screen. So, we have alerts on the channel now. When someone subscribes, you'll see it. When somebody leaves me a tip, you'll see it. And instead of subscriptions, we now have tips. So if you appreciate what we do, you can throw us a tip, or you can check my wish list and send me anything from dried mangoes to a Switch, which I don't expect to get a Switch, but
Go for the pizza.
There's pizza there too. I had fun with the wish list. But anyway, what does that mean for Patreon backers? Well, I only had 2. And are you one of the backers, Ninja? If I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. It means you're really cool still.
Work in progress.
The main benefit I had for Patreon backers was that you got to vote. Okay, so Crystal, hey Crystal, thank you for being a backer.
Yeah, that's really awesome. It does mean a lot.
I really do appreciate that. It means you help me out, and I do appreciate that. One of the big benefits I had was you got to vote on which games I got to play next. And so what I decided to do was just open that up to everybody. So I'm going to give everybody a chance to vote on what games I get to play next. I think
so
that's
the benefits remain.
Yeah, the benefits remain. It's just more inclusive. Mm-hmm. Also, if you want to move your Patreon, Leah are evolving, that's right. If you want to move your Patreon over, or your Patreon subscription over into Streamlabs, they do have something called a sponsorship, and I'm still not 100% sure what that is yet. I'm still gonna look into it. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to keep the Patreon or just close the Patreon down and move it all the way to Streamlabs. But anyway, right now, this is what we're doing. We've got Streamlabs up. I've got a link in the description if you want to check that out. Now that that's done, Mike says school stinks. I'm sorry. You know, enjoy it while you have it, because school life stinks. Adulting stinks more. But
it is one of those weird things where when you're in school, you're ready for school to end, but when you're out of it, you miss it.
Yeah.
You really do.
Exactly. And now,
my turn.
With that out of the way, let's, oh, I gotta move my screen back. Oh, where is my screen? Let's move on into Spyro here. And Leah has it because I did treetops, and while Leah does that, I am going to eat my brownie.
Now, I believe you owe me from the last stream.
You took a bite already.
No, I didn't.
No.
Come on.
No.
Chop, chop. Give it.
No.
Mm-hmm. Come on. Be good. Give me the brownie.
No. No.
Give me the chocolate.
No.
Give it to me.
No.
He's so selfish. You seeing this? He's so selfish.
Nom, 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 nom. Ah! There you go. There we go.
Gotta get brownie on the controller.
I think I got brownie on my shirt.
Hey, it's the best way to eat a brownie.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, no. Come on. Analog's messing up again. Your controller. Your possessed controller.
We'll get it taken care of.
I keep asking if he wants to use my controller, but it's not good enough for him.
I like blue. Hers is green.
Mine is pretty and green. I like it.
Besides, I like the way Spyro dances.
Yes, especially since it always happens to me, right?
Uh-huh.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Oh, it's plenty cool.
Nah.
I love the music in this world.
I do too. Kinda did that.
Yeah, whether it was last stream that I ate the brownie.
Yep, he took a bite out of my brownie while I was out of the room. No.
I don't like the D-pad. I like doing the analog stick.
I
You
drowned
dead!
us. I did!
You dead!
You did, Bunny Bumpkin. Good movie, that.
You can probably flame him from here. Or not.
I meant to fly.
He's not even paying attention to you. He's doing all the listening to music. It's Pumbaa! He's coming!
I know. I knew Pumbaa was behind me.
But I just...
Come at me.
I gave her some. Ixie, I gave her
He
some.
did. He was a good boy. Did we do Misty Bog yet?
Check.
Nope.
No, I meant...
I know. I was gonna stop, but he went forward a little too much. Oh well, we will see.
I don't remember if we did that or not.
I don't think we have, but we will.
No,
check.
we haven't. That's with the trees that bite you.
Yes, it is. It is the one with the trees that bite us. That likes to make a return in Spyro 2.
I love these trees. They're cool.
The cats are about to knock something over. Oh, this guy's got a chicken dinner.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that.
It's mine now. The Snork was bothering nobody, save the chicken. I took his lunch, dinner, what have you.
Yeah. Ow! Oh, I forgot how they
So
shiver.
creepy.
Shaky, 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 shaky. Ow!
They're so very creepy.
They are. They're cool. I'm
Hey,
sorry
have a
about
good night,
that, Wither. Ooh, the frog cave. I forgot about that.
Frog
And
cave.
YouTuber, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here.
Yes, very happy to have you here. Welcome.
And you know what, Wither? School's starting. I understand that. You can at least check in and say hi. You can check the rest of the upload later this week. Oh, the frogs in this level are horrible.
What are they called? The attack poles something?
I can't remember.
Not
Oh!
fast enough.
He ate you up
He did.
and spit you out.
Yes, I know. I missed the gym. I'm going back for it.
Oh, I heard the extra life.
No, I heard it too. It's back behind here.
Hello.
Gotcha. The music sounds a bit like the credits.
That's because the credits use this song.
Yes, I believe they do.
It is this song they use in the credits.
Trying to figure out if it was this exact one or a variation. But all the music on this game is fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I do too. I've got quite a few tracks on my iTunes actually, so I
Yeah.
love it.
It's worth it. It's just great music.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are
frogs.
cold-blooded killers.
Oh my goodness.
And
Cold-blooded
they used to be
killer.
Such a nice swamp.
Hey, thanks, Toshia.
Yeah, thanks for the subscription, Toshia.
Now, what happened to the notification we were supposed to get?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's late.
Fail! You weren't supposed to die. You're supposed to die.
We were supposed to get a notice.
Trial and error. That was cute. But yes, trial and error.
Trial and error. Let me see if I can figure it out.
That's something I have to live with on a daily basis with plushing because I swear 75% of it is trial and error.
Yep.
I believe
Pretty
I
much.
missed one. Yes, I did.
Hey, Cody Animation, how you doing?
Oh, your name's Baluda now. That's an interesting name.
Baluda.
Baluda! Tasha. Sorry.
Tasha. Oh,
That is a
okay.
very pretty name, by the
That's
way.
cool.
I love the name Tasha.
Man, it's messing up again.
What is going on here? Yeah, it is messing up.
Yeah, right when I opened up my email, I wonder if that was just too much.
It might have been. How dare you messing
Wow,
up the
it's
game
messing
and
up
making
once
it lag.
more.
Look at that. You messed me up. You caused the tree to bite me. It's not nature, it's nasty Nork. Ooh, golden gems. Say no to that. You know, when I was younger, of all the... Well, you actually didn't get much Spyro merchandise, but of any of the Spyro merchandise that I saw, I always wished they would make some of the gems. Because they were just so shiny and pretty. Am I the only one who likes... Or am I the only classic Spyro fan who likes Skylanders? I don't know.
No.
We're not fans of the Skylanders version, so anybody from the chat?
Well, here's the thing. See, there's a difference. There's a difference between liking Skylanders and liking the Skylanders version of Spyro.
Thank you for releasing me.
We can't judge Skylanders because we never played it, but we are not fans of the Skylander version of Spyro.
You subscribed about a week ago. That explains it, because,
okay.
yeah. I was like, why did the subscribe thing go off? Because that's new. I'm excited to see something go pop up and go, so-and-so subscribe.
You
So
want
I've
me
never
to
had that before.
unsubscribe and subscribe for your sake?
No.
Help?
No.
I'll just get killed instead. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you are.
Ah, you gotcha.
Shush.
He looks better than the later Skylander games. Interesting. I haven't seen his later.
Me neither. Not that I
Yeah.
recall. Oh, they've been sneaking up on me. I've already lost sparks.
Yeah, it gets. Beastmakers is where it really gets hard.
It does, but that's appreciated because before that, it's almost too easy.
Yeah, agreed.
That's why you kind of spend the first few worlds just kind of racking up those lives, you know? Hey, Fluttershy!
Hey, how you doing? Late, but finally here. That's okay.
Woo.
That's okay.
Better late than never.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
But big dragons can stomp them and smash them.
If he's so excited about stomping and smashing them, why doesn't he do it himself
If you
instead
have-
of letting a kid do it?
If you have that much bulk, you're gonna want to smash. But I agree. Why let the kid do it?
Why let the kid do it?
Thanks, Wither. Uka Uka says, smash those enemies to pieces.
I miss my dragonfly!
Are you serious? They've hired the Invader Zim voice actor to voice the main antagonist? That is cool. I love the voice of Zim.
Skylanders?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. But I do love the voice of Zim.
And Morgan, how you doing?
Because they're old. He didn't sound that old! Okay.
Now to find the missing. There's some up there.
There, yes there is.
Very obviously. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall.
Shut up!
Don't fall.
Shut up! I made it. This is the
Subway.
part where your analog is going to mess up on me again, and then actually cause me to fall. Nope.
You have no sparks.
I have no sparks, I know!
Hey, Raven Wizard. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, and I would
Hey,
love
welcome to the stream.
a Spyro remaster.
A Spyro remaster would be amazing. Okay, so high up, you would think there's somewhere we could fly from here.
Maybe.
No, that was just another part of this area over here. Yeah, we've gotten to the point where I don't remember the levels as well. No? Oh. What's over here?
Too true, Ixie. Too true. There's where you need to go.
But I have no sparks, so I'm just gonna die.
Ah,
See?
you die.
I died. That makes number 3, guys. But you know, typically when I die a lot, you take the next level and then you die a lot more.
It's true.
So what is that saying for the next level? You gonna take on the boss level?
Probably. Yeah, Zach, I hate those attack frogs. They really are tough.
They're There's a Sparks figure for Skylanders. Interesting.
You know, I've never been a fan of the whole buy figures for video game thing.
I
mean,
haven't either.
The figures are cool, I'll give you that, but to me, it's just a big marketing ploy to get you buy the game, which is just as much other video games, but to play that game, you have to buy a bunch of other things. Hey, Wither, have a good first day at school tomorrow. We'll see you later.
Did I ever tell you that I have a Skylanders figurine?
What is it?
A friend of mine was determined to get me into Skylanders, and I wouldn't play it. Mainly because I didn't even have the system to play it on, but she was still determined to get me into it. So she sent me a Cinder figurine back when they were like really hard to get, because I guess she was extremely popular. All the scalpers were buying her and reselling her, so on and so forth.
Did you resell it?
Nope. It was a gift. I don't like to resell gifts.
Hey, Zach!
How's it going?
And I agree, at least the amiibo are optional. And I have to say, some of those amiibo are cool.
Yeah, some of the amiibo are really cool.
I would love some Link amiibo. Maybe I should add that to my wish list.
Wish list?
My wished. I wished I had them.
Alright. I am missing treasure somewhere. I still miss Hover, guys. I miss it so much. But I understand why we don't have it. Oh, looky over there.
Ah, Fan Expo. We used to
Great
enjoy going to Comic-Con and Fan Expo in Salt Lake, but no longer. Well, good that Spyro looks better now. That's good.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, I remember this part. Oh, you gotta help him catch the chicken. Help him catch the chicken there.
If it happens. Here, there we go.
Yay! He's excited. He's excited, and he's dead.
You did.
The one in Toronto, cool. Uh-oh, hippity hop froggies. These frogs are the ones that are so deadly. They always get you when you land.
Yeah.
They always get you when they land.
Get you at that point. I think I'm writing too much. Why are you writing too much? How can you write too much? Writing is awesome.
Yeah, what are you writing?
Oh, there's frogs everywhere.
Froggy! Froggies!
So many frogs! Oh! He snuck up on me.
I tell you, these frogs are vicious. They're some of the most vicious
They really are.
enemies in this game.
Gotcha. Alright, we are almost there. This level hasn't been too bad.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. No. Why, I remember. Gotta go.
He's always got to deal with them.
It's like, no, not another old one. No!
I mean, typing so long that you don't get to. Oh, I gotcha.
Ah.
I gotcha. Let's see, what have we got?
Yeah, that is one thing when you're playing, you kind of have to glance at the chat.
You do. It's a little difficult sometimes.
You know, you don't realize how difficult this is until you actually sit down to stream. You have to be watching what you're doing on the game, keeping a running commentary, and keeping an eye on the chat. It is a lot to do.
Mm-hmm. It does help when there's two of us here, though. Nothing to apologize for.
Nah, you're fine. It makes things more interesting.
It can be a little challenging, but it adds to the fun at the same time. It's not the hardest game, I will agree, Carrie.
It's not the most difficult game, but it does have its challenging moments. But here's the thing, though. A game doesn't have to be difficult in order to be fun, and this game is very fun.
Yes, and it has so much charm to it. And for
Then
me,
you, sir,
so
have not
much
played the
nostalgia.
stage. And a lot of the challenge comes from wanting to 100% the level.
Yep.
100% the game, I mean.
Of course, we played it a few times, so we kind of know.
Kind of know where, yeah.
Kind of know what to look
It's
for.
different.
Those little hidden nooks and crannies, and.
It's different when you watch me play Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie because that's blind. Yeah, and John, we'll make sure to check that out, the updated Spyro graphics.
It would be interesting to see. We were talking, was it yesterday, and you brought up the idea of doing a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, oh, I forgot about you. He always gets you.
In Spyro 2, technically he can sort of buy things with the gems. There is a character named Moneybags, and he's a greedy sort of fellow, and he will teach Spyro different techniques or do certain things for him for the payment of gems. But that's about the only thing you can do as far as buying things with gems.
Okay, Carrie has redeemed himself easy but fun as hell. That is
Yep, there
100% true.
But yes, we were talking about doing a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy X because we had just started it recently but never played it before. So, I don't know, thoughts?
I'll put it on the list of possible games to play in the future.
I was telling him he should do a blind playthrough of 8 because he's never played it before, but...
Yes, he is comic relief. Now, the real thing with the gems in this game is, you know, it's something with dragons. Dragons hoard treasure, and the Norks have stolen the treasure and scattered across the realms, and so Spyro is actually reclaiming the treasure. No!
Ha! You got zapped, boy.
Shut up.
My little question for the night. What do you guys prefer better? The Eastern dragons or the Western dragons?
That is a good question.
They're both cool designs.
They are cool designs.
I know there's so many variations of dragons that people have drawn out, but you know, I usually get the general idea of the Eastern versus the Western. And I'm actually not sure I could pick. I love both. Final Fantasy X made me bawl like a baby. I know a little bit about Final Fantasy X. I was over at your place, Fluttershy, and Gingerelli was playing it, and I watched you guys a little bit. I've watched people play bits and pieces of Final Fantasy X, but I've never played it myself, so... We were playing 15 yesterday, and was talking a little bit about Final Fantasy on the stream and what we should do between 9 or blind playthrough of 10.
But I'll add it to the vote of what to play next.
That vote.
You have to go the long way around? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of figuring.
One thing I like about the Spyro and Skylanders is that they gain basic attacks like flaming instead of charging. Or, sorry, flaming and charging instead of... Oh, I see.
Now I'm going the long way around. Or well, I think I'm going back to the beginning right now.
I like him having his basic attacks. You know, if I was playing him in other games, I would kind of want to stick to that because that's what I'm familiar with when it comes to Spyro. But at the same time, new things are always fun too.
New things are always fun.
Oh yeah, you can go in there, I believe. It was one of those you can go in.
Yeah, you would think you'd be able to.
One you can. I just don't remember which one it is. It's not that one. I just saw the inside of it.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I see sparklies over here. But
Yes,
that's over there.
Sparklies.
Yeah.
I think, no. I don't remember.
Let's see. I think this has to be one of my favorite overworlds, honestly. It's a fun one.
I like it, but I wouldn't call it a favorite. I'm not sure what my favorite is.
Actually, you know what? The one I really like is the, what's the one with the crazy things the na-na-na-na-na? Or not the na-na-na, that's the Egg Thieves. But
You're thinking about
Woo,
Dreamweavers.
woo, yeah,
Dreamweavers.
Dreamweavers.
Here's a hard one. What is your favorite overworld in Spyro 2? I love all three of them.
Is a hard one. As far as Glover, you know, I played that as a kid, and I have a love-hate relationship with Glover. It's weird.
Glover. I remember you being so excited to get it, and then you just didn't play it much.
Yeah, I was underwhelmed by Glover as a kid. I may need to play it again. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this hack guide that is actually not for Spyro, and it got Spyred. No!
Now, why'd you do that?
Don't know. You say it didn't fall all the way off. Was there anything else up there, though?
might have. Either way, you have to get up there and fly over this thing over here.
Oh, I do? Okay. Oh, I see. Get over there. I use
No
charge
gyms
way too
must
much.
Be left behind. Is it so difficult to get on the top and stay there?
My favorite game
Don't
is...
fall.
My favorite game? That's hard. Part of me wants to say 2 because I have such good memories of 2. But
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
I think I'm going to have to say 3 because, and I've said this before, the first Spyro has a lot of difficult parts. The second Spyro, they made it more fun, but it's too easy.
It also has more of a story than Spyro 1.
And I feel like the third Spyro kind of has a good mix of the two. It's difficult, yet at the same time, fun, and they have the extra fun elements.
Yeah, they had some pretty difficult challenges in Spyro 3, if I remember right.
Okay.
I do know
Let's
we
go
had
in.
some
What's
tough
this? Oh,
challenges
that's
too. Get
metal.
that red gem.
Huh?
There's a red gem right there. Get it.
Yes, I remember where I got his
Yep,
name.
yeah.
Feel much better than that.
That was
so
a cool
many-
bit of trivia, by the way.
What's your favorite negative number? Negative 52.
Negative
Without a
52.
doubt, negative 52.
And where did that come from?
It's a solid number.
How about negative 74?
No, 52.
You can have 52. I'm going to take 74.
Okay, if you want. I'm just saying, you know. Oh, I forgot about these guys.
Oh, these guys.
Oh my gosh, okay.
It's the treetops guys.
You
They're
know, when they hit you,
Mhm.
you know who what voice they remind me of?
just- What?
Oh, and I cannot remember her name. I feel like it starts with a G, but Mabel's friend on Gravity Falls. She talks like this.
Is it like Greta, Gretchen, something?
Something
like
like that. But
that?
listen
It's been
to
too long for me.
listen to when they go ugh, or however they do.
You're
Listen
just-
to it.
He's just been recently watching Gravity Falls again. It's been a while since I've heard it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it sounds so much like her. Yeah, I needed something to watch, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen Gravity Falls in over a year. I should watch that again. Love that game. I am already.
I have a difficult time rewatching most things unless it's been a couple of years since I've seen them. And I don't know why, I really don't. In fact, I have to have something playing that I don't have to focus completely on while I'm working, so you'd think I would just rewatch stuff, but no, I can't. Instead, I wind up looking at documentaries and the like. Ah! You lost your dragonfly.
Yes, I noticed. It's hard. Yeah, thank you, Jess. I agree with Jess. It does have a unique play mechanic, but I agree. It was not used to its full potential.
Do you like more Rick and Morty or Doc and Martha?
You know, we haven't really watched much Rick and Morty,
No, we have not watched Rick and Morty at all, so...
which we should give it a try.
We do need to give it a try. We take our lunch breaks at the same time, and we always find something or another to watch, so we will add that to the list.
Got a raccoon. Ah! I saw it right when it was too late. Grinda! Grinda, thank you.
There we go.
Who's other? John. Thank you, John.
I was close.
Do people hate?
I
You
was
know,
close.
the N64 did not age well. Can't flame it. The N64 didn't age well. T.
Yay,
Burke,
thank
you
you.
for your subscription.
That you got your first.
I got my
little
first.
notification.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
I am. That was cool. I like it. The N64 didn't age well, and the reason it didn't age well is because I did not see that thing there. It was the very first 3D system, at least of the Nintendo family, and you know, it's like I call it the awkward. That generation
The
is like the
awkward
awkward
teen
teen
stage,
stage
yeah.
of gaming.
Ooh, we got another subscription.
John,
Yay,
thanks for the
thank
subscription.
you. Did you have a particular game you were excited about when it came to the N64? I know I played a little bit. I had friends who owned one, so I had a little fun with that, but I can't even remember if you played it all that much.
I really didn't play it that much. But a warm welcome. Well, hey, we love warm welcomes.
I loved the N64 quite a while back, around when it first came out, because that's when we started seeing the first of Pokemon Stadium. And to me, that was huge. I was very addicted. I had Pokemon Silver, and I was so addicted to that game, so Pokemon Stadium had me really excited.
Yeah, and you know, the sad thing about the N64 controller is, from what I understand, that is one of the absolute hardest controllers to find nowadays. You can find a lot of third-party N64 controllers, but original OEM N64 controllers are a rarity.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's something that is very, very hard to find.
Very interesting. Sediki!
This big robot is all charged up
he's
to meet
cool
you.
one.
Attacking
him.
the
I
power
like his
pole
design.
should disrupt its power supply.
Okay.
We good.
Power pole. Gotta get the power pole. Get the power pole. Get the power pole. Gotta get the power pole.
Go do it!
Okay! Ow. Oh, I remember this guy. Okay.
I almost bought an N64
And
way back when. I don't remember what stopped me, but we
Ow.
came close to owning one.
well, we ended up getting a PlayStation for Christmas, and that was the end of that.
We did. Yeah, we were so excited about the PlayStation that we really didn't think about the N64 anymore.
Oh, I can't go out anymore.
Nope, you can't go back. You gotta keep going.
Should only move forward now. Okay.
Your set button hasn't worked in 10 plus years.
I didn't know that about the controller, though, that it was so flimsy. Oh, that's
Yeah, they're the same guys from Treetops, they're just armored.
supposed to go up. Fingers,
Interesting.
huh. Am I supposed to go... Where am I supposed to go from here?
I was hardly paying attention, I was watching the chat.
Oh, what about in there?
There you go.
Aha!
You know, I never really noticed.
Come back here for some hidden gems behind the slimy waterfall.
I just know it was kind of long awaited for
do I have the
us
key?
because the
Nice.
Christmas tradition was that when it came to consoles and like our grandparents usually got our cousins the console before we did, so we kind of had this exciting year-long wait.
Well, because they were older than we were.
Because
so...
yeah. So I'm not saying it was anything of ill nature. It's just they were older. You know, they came first when it came to that sort of thing. It
Well,
just
I don't
makes
think they
sense.
even realized it, but we did. We picked up and so we would see what our cousins got for one year for Christmas, and we'd be like, "Oh boy, we get that next year!"
Oh, we were excited.
Ah, no,
Actually-
no!
Actually, it's kind of fun in that sense because you have the delayed gratification going on, you know? The wait just made it that much more exciting.
I loved Frogger
Oh,
for the
Frogger.
for PS1. That was a fun game.
And I still gotta say, you can't forget Lemmings.
There are a couple of games that we enjoyed playing, kind of modern classics on the PS1. One was Tetris, and it was this version of Tetris that had this explorer guy, kind of like he was an Egyptian explorer. And by playing the Tetris game, you would help him to find these treasures.
Well, it wasn't that he was an Egyptian explorer. It showed him in different little themed areas. So one
Yeah.
was Egypt, just these different little things. But he was this cute little explorer guy with the big mustache, and it was a really cute Tetris game.
And then the other one that we liked was Pong.
Oh, Pong.
They were a really, really fun Pong game that it hasn't really aged really well. But, I mean, at the time, it was a lot of fun.
We should actually play the chicken level sometime, just for kicks and giggles.
Oh, the chicken level was a blast.
It was.
Okay, I gotta get up there. I gotta figure out how to get up there. And speaking of chickens, okay, one game that was fun and that we loved for years and years and years, up until our power pad pretty well died, was Explode for the NES.
I knew that's what you were talking. I loved Explode.
And this game, let me tell you about this game. I think I have to go and face Metalhead before I can get those other gems. Don't you think?
Not sure, but we might as well do it anyway.
So
So.
where am I hearing the sparkly things from? But yeah, this game,
You're hearing it
it's,
from down below. There's an area where you go back over here if you if you zoom in,
Didn't mean to do
fly
that.
this way, fly this way, fly this way. Oh, yeah. Over here, there's something that you can
Okay.
land on.
Anyway, so yeah, the power pad was, if you don't know, which I hope you know, it was this this plastic sheet that you'd lay on the floor, kind of like a DDR pad but bigger, and it had 4 rows of 4 dots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Was it 4 rows or 3 rows?
I think it would have been 4 rows.
Yeah. So and you would step on them, and that would trigger things on the game.
So yeah, very much like a DDR mat.
And the way that this game worked was there was a fox that would slip bombs underneath these chickens, and you had to step on the chicken that had the bomb, and it would dismantle the bomb. But sometimes the chicken would lay a real egg, and if you step on the egg, you lose.
Yeah, you tick off the chicken. No, it was a fun game, and of course, the more you went, the faster the bombs went. There were different colored bombs, and like I think the yellow bombs would explode faster than the red ones. So you had to think fast about which bombs you needed to deactivate first.
Oh, I forgot about that. You
Almost
got to be
got it.
tricky with that one.
How do you guys feel about Bomberman Hero compared to 64?
You know, we never played much Bomberman.
We never played much Bomberman, so... Oh, what was that other game that we... It was the Olympics, what was the title? I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, well, it's, so our NES, when our parents bought it, it came with Mario, Duck Hunt, and World Class Track Meet.
There you go, World Class
And
Track
we
Meet.
loved World Class Track
Oh,
Meet.
it was so much fun.
Nathan, I will put Super Mario RPG in the running for the next game to play. Because that's a game I started playing as a child but never finished, and I would love to play it again.
I do remember one specific day, me and a friend of mine played Explode at probably the worst time ever. This friend and I went to Taekwondo together.
I remember this.
And so she came over to my place to hang out for a bit before we would go to Taekwondo. And that would always be quite a workout in itself. And we wanted to play Explode, and we were like, we'll just play a couple levels, then rest before class. No. We played this game hardcore, and by the time it was time to go to class, we were beat, we were wiped out, we were exhausted. And then we had to go to class and do like, I think it was an hour and a half of Taekwondo. And yeah, that was one of the biggest workouts I'd gotten.
Okay, guys, tell you what. If I manage to get a capture card, I will see if I can't hook up my NES and see if the power pad works, and we will do a stream of power pad games.
Well, I know
That would be a lot of fun.
I know we're not going to be able to use the power pad.
Is it for sure kaput?
It's not that it stopped working. We did a lot of moving around for a while, and our
It
power
got messed
pad-
up in storage.
Yes, it got messed up in storage. I believe the mice got to it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I
have
forgot
seen
about that.
power pads on eBay,
I think there
and,
are a few.
and they're not as bad in price
Yeah.
as I figured they would be. So, you know, that's something we could definitely do if we get a capture card, and I think it would be a lot of fun.
It would be a lot of fun. It would
Watching
be a
us
ton of fun.
bust our butts on Explode and all those other games. There was another one too, the burger one. Remember?
Yeah, it's not Burger Time. It's
not
Short
Burger
Order.
Time. Short Order, that's what it was.
So
Basi-
basically, Short Order was like a Simon Says type of game.
It's very much a memory game. So, the little character would choose the order, you know, so you would get patty, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and it would do any sort of combination of these things. And you would have to
I'm
use
ready.
the power pad to mimic what the order was. But no, the best one was Explode, hands down.
A Virtual Boy.
How far did we get where?
Okay, where is the rest of this level? I can't remember how to get
never
there.
mind. I see you're carrying on a different conversation. Sorry about that. It's like you said, we gotta play and glance.
There it is. Okay. Can I? You know, one of the things I love they introduced in the second Spyro was the zap. If you wanted to save your progress in a level, you just
they
go
would just
to a
zap
fairy
you.
and she would zap
loved
you.
That. Do you
Ed,
like-
and
and
Eddie. Oh man, such a good show.
Okay, let me broaden that a little bit. what was your favorite kind of 90s Cartoon Network show?
90s Cartoon Network show? Ooh.
You could say 90s 2000 if you wanted to.
Ooh. Okay, you know what? It would have to be... And I think that this is the next generation for what you're looking for, but I just love it so much. Foster's Home.
It is kind of the next generation.
It is the next generation, but I love Foster's Home.
Foster's Home.
Come on! I've been avoiding you. Ah! I actually got it. I didn't realize I got it.
You did get it. This kind of reminds me of the Nasty Nork fight. Not going to talk too much about that, since I don't know if there's anybody here who hasn't seen much of Spyro, but...
Of that first... It does kind of remind me of Nasty Nork's fight. I can see that. That first generation of Cartoon Network shows, I would have to say Dexter's Lab would have to be my favorite.
Very good choice. Hey, BXV, welcome.
Yeah! BXV, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you.
Spellman says Chowder. That's also kind of a next generation.
Yeah, Chowder is the next generation, I think, from Foster's, actually.
Very much is. I saw one episode of Chowder, and I can't judge on it too much, but it was interesting from what I saw. I watched a lot of Courage.
I missed how he died.
He just fell over.
Ah, Courage. Oh,
stupid dog.
You made me look bad. Which, if you are around this stream enough, you will note that I quote that often.
You do.
Remember him? Okay, it's Zeno. I don't remember Zeno.
Now, someone did a theory on Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I can't remember the exact theory, but it had something to do with, like, everything that happened was just Courage, it was Courage's perception.
Yeah.
He had a traumatic childhood, something happened to his parents, and then he was adopted by Muriel. But he was always being afraid of losing his quote-unquote human parent, you know, his human. So they say that's why usually when something happens, Muriel and Eustace weren't phased, but that's not always true because there's quite a few episodes where they are. Anyway. Oh, Angry Beavers.
Angry Beavers. Well, that's Nickelodeon.
That was Nickelodeon.
That's Nickelodeon. Crystal... Courage was literally an acid trip.
That is so true.
And Nathan, I did catch your comment. So he was asking how far we got in Super Mario RPG. I cannot get this glide
This
here.
is actually the hardest glide in the game. It's been confirmed to be, so...
Oh, okay.
But anyway, go on.
So, how far did I get? I can't remember because it's been like literally over 15 years since I played that. Cartoon Network murdered Teen Titans. Agreed. Scooby-Doo was ruined back in the 80s. Or 90s. 80s Scooby-Doo was okay. 90s, it got bad.
Yeah.
I've ever seen Teen Titans Go. I attempted to watch one episode. By attempt, I mean I didn't last long.
I watched the original Teen Titans when I was younger, and I remember loving it quite a bit.
Okay, so now let's switch to Nickelodeon. We were honestly Nickelodeon kids. That's the network we really grew up with.
We really didn't get Cartoon Network until we were in middle and high school. So
that did not go well at all.
So Nickelodeon shows. Ren and Stimpy was always interesting to watch.
Ren and Stimpy. So the first generation is Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, I loved Doug. I very much loved it. Hey Arnold was kind of the next generation from there, and I love Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold, of all Nickelodeon cartoons, Hey Arnold was always my favorite. I love Hey Arnold.
It is amazing. I love it. It's just such a down-to-earth. Did you ever watch Disney Channel? Disney Channel was another one that we did not have.
And we didn't have Disney Channel.
My grandparents did, and so that was kind of a treat for me that whenever I went to their place, I got to watch the Disney Channel. Oh, Rocco. We enjoyed Rocco quite a bit.
Rocco is a close second to Hey Arnold. I love Rocco.
Rocco is one of those, though, that when you watch it as an adult, you're just like...
You realize how much adult humor is in there when you watch it as an adult. Things you don't catch as children. Froze just answered. Okay, say again. Okay, I honestly don't remember how far I got in Super Mario RPG because it's been like 15 years. So when I play this again, it will be like a blind playthrough because I seriously have not. Nas, how you doing? Actually, never liked Ren and Stimpy. Always found it boring. Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy was interesting, and it was in a
Yeah,
category of its own.
It definitely. Disney Channel is the only channel my sister watches. Such repetitive. You know, modern Disney Channel is not the same as classic Disney Channel.
No, not at all.
The kind of Disney Channel that I like is Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, DuckTales, which, by the way, have you seen the new DuckTales? If you have not, go to YouTube and watch it now.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, the Disney Channel I remembered, like you said, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, DuckTale. I watched a ton of Winnie the Pooh.
Come on.
You know, they had the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, I believe. And, you know, they just had a lot of the classic Disney cartoons, you know, with Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, so on and so forth. I have seen a little bit of what's on the Disney Channel these days, and I'm just like, this is nothing like what it used to be.
I know. So Ixie's asking where it is. Okay, so it's the hour-long movie. It's a TV movie special. It's really 45 minutes, but you know, with commercials, that's an hour.
Right.
Disney, to get this, Disney actually uploaded it to YouTube. So it is a legitimate YouTube upload, not a...
Look it up. It is on YouTube.
Just
Go
search
find
DuckTales on YouTube and you'll find it. Amazing. David Tennant does an amazing Scrooge McDuck you would not believe. It's
amazing.
Wonderfully done. If you want to know... Watch about a minute, then no, you gotta watch more than a minute.
Oh, you do. Tony, before I lose the comment, Kim Possible was a good one. I enjoyed Kim Possible. I'm not sure if you watched Kim Possible.
A little bit of it.
I liked a little bit of the early American Dragon Jake Long as well, but I hated the fact that it got changed in its next season. It's not a cartoon I watched very much of, but I remember I kind of liked the few episodes I did watch. We also just got asked if we have a favorite Disney movie, and that is hard!
Oh, you can't. How can you choose? Well, actually, okay. Okay, so I do have two opinions on Disney films. Okay, how do I do this glide?
You keep at it until you get it.
Yeah, okay, so Jess, I understand. You're a huge DuckTales fan, and you probably watched this in a minute and you said, no, this is horrible. First of all, give it a try. Just grit your teeth and watch the full episode before you diss it, okay? That's number one.
I think the thing to remember here is that they really stuck to the comic book with this.
That's number two.
Yeah.
This is based on the comics. It's not based as much on the original series as it is the comics.
Ixie, I did hear about that, and to me it was just very strange, and you probably don't know what I'm talking about with the second season of American Dragon. Basically, on the first season, he looked a little bit more like a Western dragon, in my opinion. I think his design was supposed to be something like an Easter dragon, but he looked a little more Western to me. And then the second season, someone else directed it, and they decided to totally change the style. He looked completely different. So it's very strange to watch one season of a cartoon and have it look one way, and then it looks completely different the next season. But
so Nathan says there's no secret to just don't fail at the glide. You gotta be right at the very... Yeah! Gotcha!
But,
Okay, Japanese guys who localize this for Japan, look, yes, it is a ridiculously hard glide. Yes, I can understand why you would want to say, oh, this is too hard. Let's just take these gems and move them elsewhere. The amazing sense of accomplishment you get when landing this glide is worth it.
Oh boy. But on the topic of the favorite Disney movie, that's really hard. I love animation. I almost went to school for animation. It's just so hard. There's so many of them that I love. And they're gonna be in the old classics too. We got our marching Spyro again.
The sense of accomplishment in Treetops is better. Yeah, there is a huge sense of accomplishment in Treetops. I'll agree to that.
The American Dragon looks so much better in the first season. It was such a cute show, and what I love is it. Yeah, I agree. I thought it looked much better in the first season. But,
okay.
Robin Hood is one that I really love. It's an underrated one that I really love. But then
Love
again,
Robin Hood.
I love The Fox and the Hound. I love Bambi. I loved a lot of the animal ones. That's not to say I didn't love the ones with the humans. You know, the princess line. I love Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is an amazing one. But there's just... there's so many good ones.
Oh, I'm back at the beginning.
Shifting it a little bit, though, what about Pixar films? Does anybody have a favorite Pixar film?
Just the same, Fox and the Hound. While you're getting info on Pixar films, let me just say that as far as Disney films, there's two films that always come to mind when talking about favorite Disney films. The first is what I consider to be... Ooh, I gotta get up there. What I consider to be the best Disney film... Oh, the stream stopped for 5 seconds and is lagging. Okay, let me look into that. Okay, we did have a slight lag, but it should be better.
That's good.
It was just slight.
Hey, thanks, Jess.
So two things about Disney films, and I am speaking in particular Disney films from the second golden age. But I still think it does apply because I think that those were some of the best movies that Disney ever made.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong. I was thinking more of the older classics.
But anyway, I think that technically speaking, okay? Technically speaking, the best film that Disney ever made was Beauty and the Beast. The story was great. The plot was great. The
well, that's what
music
started the.
Was phenomenal.
Wasn't that their first blockbuster?
I think it was either that or Lion King. I can't remember.
No, Lion King came after. So that was.
Lion King came after.
That was when they were very much riding that wave after Beauty and the Beast, and so.
But oh yeah, that's the atrocious
But yeah,
jump.
you're talking about the second golden age, so.
Yes. Yeah, so
I think I know which one you're gonna say,
but yeah, Beauty and the Beast is, in my opinion, Disney's technically greatest film. It hits the mark on everything.
Oh, it does. It's amazing.
As far as my favorite film, Mulan. Oh, one of my favorites is Mulan.
And Lion King is very amazing. It's beautiful. I love safari theme, so that one got me. Talking a little more recent, I loved both Tangled and Bolt.
Bolt is amazing. Bolt was... Oh, no, wait. Okay, I see where I'm at. Have I gotten the gyms? I haven't gotten the gyms in here.
Apparently people found Beast pretty scary, but I never found him scary at all, except when he showed up out of nowhere. I never thought of the Beast as scary. If there was anything in a Disney movie that scared me as a child, it was the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin. When it would form into the big tiger head, that actually scared me as a child.
I could see that. Yeah, we have some issues with the stream. Stream machine broke.
Nope. Sorry, we got a cat biting something he shouldn't be biting.
Okay, what's he biting?
He is biting the chair. Chairs are not for biting.
Yeah, Leah, why don't you take care of that really quickly?
Yeah.
You take care of cat, I take care of stream.
I will be back shortly.
We don't have a movie rental store. Okay. Just bear with me, guys, while I get this stream fixed. Which I think it looks like it should be coming back up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, all right, stream should be going good now. Sorry, guys. That was just a little blip. But Cat is taken care of. Stream is taken care of. So, Raven Wizard, we were just talking about favorite Disney films. Yours is Lion King. Lion King is one of my favorites.
It's amazing. The only, you know what? I can't even call it a gripe. I was going to say the only gripe I had against The Lion King was the design of the hyenas, but I can't call it a gripe. They were the villains. They were stylized very well for that. But it was interesting for me to actually look into hyenas when I was younger and go, oh, they look very different. But even when you consider color, you have all the lions that are kind of golds and browns and things. I think it's a good thing that they made the hyenas gray to kind of give a little change in that. But sorry, I went on my own train of thought there.
Amplitude said Monsters Inc. is one of his favorites. I like Monsters
That
Inc.
was
so,
a good one.
So cool little piece of
I know
trivia
what
about
you're
Monsters
talking
Inc. in my life. So we were, I worked one summer. My grandparents and my aunt, well, my grandparents managed apartments, and my aunt worked with them as maintenance. Okay, somewhere around here there's a chest that I have to open with this key. And I worked that summer with my aunt in maintenance, and that's the summer that Monsters Inc. came out. And we were working in apartment 2319. And we had to pull up the carpets, we had to paint, we had to do a lot of stuff to get ready for the new tenants. And
Yep.
so we were in apartment 2319, and we go to watch this film. And of course,
2319!
2319! That is the number of the code when there is human interactions. 2319! So that is like, we are working out of apartment 2319, and there's a code 2319! Did you say 23? Yes, I did say 2319.
Aquila says, favorite Disney villain.
2319! 2319! Decontamination!
No! That is not cool!
Hey, oi!
I'm all wet!
Hey, blame Amplitude. Look, Amplitude said 2319. I had to decontaminate. Ow!
But, favorite Disney villains.
That is easy. Maleficent.
I knew
Always
you were
been.
gonna say that,
Always
too.
been. Scar is a good one.
Scar is a very good one. I was gonna say Maleficent too. It's very hard to top Maleficent. You know, they even gave her a huge spot on Kingdom Hearts when she's kind of this level above all the other villains. You ever notice that?
Oh, absolutely. How could I not notice that? Oh, I know where it is. I remember where the chest is. It's at this one hard jump over here.
No capes. No capes.
No capes.
No capes.
Love that line.
I take these online art classes through Schoolism, and I'm
Hit the
taking
wrong
an
button.
expressive characters class right now. And during a lesson on caricatures, the instructor was showing all these different Disney characters and who their likenesses was kind of based off of. And it was amazing to see, especially Edna's. And I can't remember the woman's name for the life of me, but they look so much alike, and it's so awesome.
She's right. That hard jump is where the stupid...
Ha!
Oh, no, that's where the key is. I got the key. I need the chest.
Oh. I wanted to see
Or is she
the
saying that's
video.
where the key goes? Is that where the key goes, where that hard jump is?
You know what? I honestly can't remember, so...
Oh, I hope not.
Here's
over
a,
here?
here's a fun one.
Edna Mo.
And
And
guest.
guest. Or is it out here?
Here's an
No.
interesting question, and it's a very broad one. It doesn't have to be for any particular movie or series. What or who is your favorite side character?
Ooh.
You know, the protagonist and the antagonist always gets, main protagonist and the antagonist always get a lot of attention, but it can be series, it can be books, it can be games. Who is your favorite side/supporting character?
That's a hard one. That
Is
really
our-
is.
Especially since I just made it so broad.
Yeah, okay. Now I gotta find my way back to... Oh, that's the beginning. I gotta find my way back to how I get to the end.
Is this the last level of Beastmakers? Are we about to go on to Dreamweavers?
We might... Sparks.
Sparks.
Nice.
Very nice indeed.
Take you out. Through here. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
I wouldn't even know how to answer that question myself.
Yeah. Ask a question you can't answer. That's brilliant.
It's fun! But I'm thinking on it.
Please don't tell me it's in here where that hard jump is.
I'm gonna laugh if it is.
It's not. Okay, Someone said it's close to the end, so let's see. Where was it?
It's behind that green waterfall, isn't it? You were kind of up in this area.
You're right. You're right. It's over here. I forgot all about that. Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb. That's one we actually didn't watch much of. Except on our flight back home from Australia, they were playing Phineas and Ferb.
They were playing Phineas and Ferb. Hello, my precious gems. Come on, give me 500. 500. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah! Okay. I almost went right through the water. Can I go through the water there?
I think.
Oh, it acts as a solid.
Yep.
Don't want to give full answer because that's frowned upon. Chest is closed. Okay. Actually, amplitude, that was the perfect hint. Everybody here should take note on the hint Amplitude gave me because he's right. You know, full answers, or hints are more fun than full answers. Unless I ask for the full answer, which is more likely to happen in a Banjo-Tooie stream.
That's true.
I think we have a flight. We have to do the flight.
We do have to do the flight.
Yeah.
And we got to finish
We got to finish the home, yeah. Memes rule the world.
Rule the world, they do. I'm still trying to think of an answer to my own question.
That's video game logic for you. He does cat himself when he's idle. Oh, there's the key, Leah. We gotta get that key.
I saw the key. Can I get back there? I don't think I can.
Yeah, you should have jumped.
Yeah, I know. I should have. I was about to. Go, die, shoot. At least
Get
we have
chickens.
some chickens here.
Ba-ba. You're starting to comment weird stuff now. Hey, it's the weird comments that make this interesting.
All right, I'm gonna shift the focus. Who is your favorite video game hero?
Favorite video game hero? Link. Did you have to ask?
That's, yeah.
But yeah, you guys, what's your favorite video game hero? And
what is your favorite video game hero?
Amplitude. That is a good hint for Treetops. I will say, for
Get on there.
You died. For Treetops, the hint that I will give is in order to get the those thieves, the red thief and the green thief, the best thing to do is to quit the level and start over and race them. Follow them. That's the only way that even today, I often forget how to do it, but that's how you do it, is to go ahead and quit, come back to it, and then follow them. It makes it more fun, too, when you're following them and having to chase them around. But that's what I suggest to anyone who's trying to get through Treetops. But not being afraid to go up is also a good hint. Favorite show as a kid?
Favorite show as a kid. Yay!
Amplitude, thanks for the Canada Dry!
Canada Dries are
Awesome!
yummy! You're gonna give me half, right?
Sure, I'll give you half.
Yay!
Wild Flight.
Indeed. Oh boy. I remember this one.
Oh, this is a fun. Oh!
Yep.
Oh, this is a fun one. It's also a tricky one, but
It
it's
is
one of
a
my
tricky
favorite
one.
flights.
No, come on.
We might be here for a little. I don't think we're gonna finish Beastmakers tonight. I don't.
We have a variation of the Icy Flight music going on, and I love it. Unless it's the same one. Sound is a little different for me, but I can be wrong.
I don't know. Like Super Smash Brothers or PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. I never played the PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale, but I have played some Smash Brothers. And you know, it's like I've played both Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing.
Oh, come on.
It's the original that's the best. And I'm gonna have to say it's probably the same when it comes to Smash Brothers. It's hard to beat Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Your hatred belongs to Crystal Flight.
Tony is asking what the Canada Dry thing is all about.
Oh,
can you
if you
explain your tips thing really, really
Yeah,
fast?
if you go and click on the link to send me a tip, there's also a wish list there, and you can buy me anything off that wish list. And one of the things you can buy is a Canada Dry because I like Canada Dry ginger ale.
Yummy.
So
you guys can also buy dried mangoes.
You can buy me some dried mangoes. You can buy me a pizza. You can buy me a Switch, but I doubt you're going to do that.
I still love that you added that.
Why not? But yeah,
it's a wish list.
It's just your way of showing appreciation. Try again. Okay.
And that Canada Dry will just taste all the much sweeter.
I got to get the chest.
Yes, you do.
Okay, let's go with these. I probably should have done chests first. Actually, if I remember correctly, I think I do save the chests for last.
I couldn't remember which order we'd done it in.
Yeah, I think I like to save the chests for last. No! That was bad. Come on! This is bad, guys. Oh, I have totally messed this up.
You know, through all the Disney movie talk, there is one that's kind of underrated, doesn't get much attention, but I still very much enjoyed. And that would be The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, yeah. I love Emperor's New Groove. And yeah, Amplitude, the wish list does exist, and I think it's awesome. I actually just set up my Streamlabs today. So this is my first day with on Streamlabs, and I love it. If he was rich, you'd buy me a Switch. If I was rich, I would already have one. I understand that.
Yep, both of us do.
Who loves that orange soda?
I love orange soda. Hey, I gotta do the exact quote.
Okay, you do this. She watched more of it than I did.
Is it true? Mm-hmm. I do. Ooh. I can't believe I still remember that.
Wrong lever!
I loved all that as a kid. I watched a little bit of Kenan and Kel, but I loved all that, especially Lori Beth and the Big Cob of Corn.
Yeah, I just love the fact that it was so obviously based on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that Kenan Thompson went on to...
That's the best part, honestly.
To be a big hit on Saturday Night Live.
It's very much a Saturday Night Live for kids. That's all it is, really. And yeah, he went on to do Saturday Night Live, and that's amazing.
I love the fact that, I don't know if they continued this on, but in the early seasons, the stage was like a garage and a garage door would open, and I would always, imagine that our garage was the All That stage. It was just a really cool little fantasy for me.
Memories of being a kid.
Let's go ahead and get you guys. I may have already...
It kind of reminds me of Christmas Story when Ralphie's having those daydreams.
Yeah. I am so dead.
You are very much dead.
Okay. Let's see. Planes! Planes! I keep missing the planes!
It's been a long time since I've had orange soda, but I would probably find it to be a little too sweet nowadays.
This is one of the hardest flights, but that's what I love about it. I love these hard flights.
You gotta have challenges.
Yeah, I love the challenge.
If it was all easy, it would be boring.
Coke uses aspartame, which is... I didn't know Coke uses that. I'm not a fan of Coke. To me...
I am redoing that
Redo it, yeah. Yeah, Coke is just too strong. I'm not a fan of colas. I'm not. I love ginger ale. I love root beer. Those are my two soda loves.
I actually had to stop drinking caffeine a while ago because it messed with my stomach. I just couldn't handle it. So I used to love Dr. Pepper and Pepsi and all those things, but I hardly remember them now. So, yeah. But like you, I'm a huge fan of ginger ale.
The plane, boss.
The
plane.
Makes us happy. Oh.
Okay, so I was trying to figure out what Comedy and Chicken was saying. He said, I missed the chicken. It was a cool guy, but I hate him a few days ago. I miss him. He was trying to say that he ate him.
Oh. What are you...
The cat was trying to knock the light post down.
You knocked me in the water, man.
Yeah, Diet Coke is what uses aspartame. That much is true.
Yeah, I think all diet sodas use aspartame.
Yeah. And I'm just, I have never been a fan of diet soda. I never have.
I've never liked the taste. I mean, from the get-go, our mother was always kind of like, don't drink diet soda because it has aspartame, so we never got in the habit of drinking it anyway. I think the few times we actually tasted it, because we never really had it, it was just automatically not good to us.
Plain.
There's actually not many sodas I drink, to be kind of honest.
Oh!
One thing I will always go for is a cherry limeade from Sonic.
Yes, cherry limeades from Sonic.
Cherry limeades are amazing. And
once you get over 25, soda gets hard to stomach. Yeah, I can see that.
I do kind of agree. I've noticed just in recent years, I've been more picky about sugar. I'm not as big into sugar as I used to be. And I will more likely go for a glass of water than I would for something I would have loved as a kid.
Tony
Dried
DeVitt got us our
mangoes.
dried mangoes! Thank you,
Thank
Tony!
you. You guys can help him never run out of dried mangoes again. It keeps the stream fueled.
Keeps the stream, that's right. That's right.
Let's see.
Obviously bottle, but well, it depends. As far as
That's
taste is concerned, I do like bottle, but like when I buy ginger ale, I like to purchase it in the in a case of cans because it's cheaper that way, and also it's easier to ration. Because if you open a bottle, you're gonna drink that whole bottle,
Yes.
and there's less in a can. And in fact, we even go so far as to split a can. So, and it doesn't seem like you get that much, but it's all you need.
It really is.
You get a couple of drinks of that. You kind of you quench that
Came close.
that craving, and yeah, that's good.
You know, that question just kind of reminded me. My father's family owns a car lot back where they live, and they used to have a soda machine with the glass bottles, and those were amazing.
Oh, glass bottle soda is hands down the best.
Yeah, it is the best. I just have fond
doing that again.
memories of getting the glass bottles there. It was great.
Doing that again. I totally messed it up.
Do you prefer milk with chocolate or chocolate with milk?
Chocolate with milk or milk with chocolate? Ooh. So chocolate with milk makes me think chocolate milk. Yes, I love chocolate milk. It's good stuff.
But
Milk with chocolate makes me think of
like
milk
cake.
chocolate.
Oh, milk chocolate. I was
And
thinking
I
like,
prefer dark chocolate.
I do. When they say milk with chocolate, though, it makes me think milk with cake or milk with brownies or something, and that would definitely be my
that's
go-to.
good. So let me ask you this: when it comes to I keep take it. I wasted my turn. Okay. When you're eating cake, ice cream or milk? That's my question. You got cake. You got a big thing of cake.
Son, thanks for subscribing.
Thanks for the sub, son! Welcome to the stream! You got a big old slice of cake. I'm talking chocolate cake with chocolate frosting. We'll do chocolate. Chocolate's a classic. I prefer chocolate with cream cheese frosting.
Milk, hands down, for me.
But yeah, milk or ice cream with that big old slob of chocolate cake.
I've done terrible. Oh, your analog messed up. There you go.
I agree with Son. You need milk to wash that down. Ice cream ruins the flavor. Now, brownies. Amplitude! Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. I love milk with or ice cream with brownies. But when it comes to
ice cream brownies.
Cody!
Hey, Cody, thanks.
Welcome to the stream.
Now, especially when you have like a fresh out of the oven, really fudgy, slightly runny brownie, those are so good with the ice cream. So good.
Okay, I got to get my timing down here. I think I need to spend a little bit more time in that opening area because what I'm doing right now, I'm hitting it where the arch and the boat is right in the same place. So let's spend just a little bit more time in here.
Speaking of cake, we've been discussing trying our hand at making a 6-layer cake sometime soon.
Let's do this.
And I will definitely want milk with that.
6-layer. Oh, okay. Hey, we will film that. It's for Leah's birthday.
It is
we
for
will
my
film
birthday.
our attempt at doing a 6-layer cake and upload it for you guys. And by the way, we will be celebrating Leah's birthday right here in the stream. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we're gonna do something special for Leah's birthday.
Because it falls on a Monday.
Yes, it is the 18th.
Ah, why?
Sorry, I put the calendar up on the. Sorry, Leah. Take another turn. Take another turn. I pulled up the calendar to check on her birthday, and it popped up right over the game.
It is Monday the 18th.
What happens if someone unsubscribes and subscribes again? Then we get notification and we yell at you because we're welcoming you to the stream.
Oh, there you go.
Yell at you in a joyous way.
In a joyful way. Yay! Is this 6-layer cake going to be all chocolate? Yay! Our birthdays are really close together.
We're going this way now.
Is yours on the 17th or the 19th? Oh, sorry, it said day before yours. Nope. Had a dumb moment there. But anyway, awesome. September birthdays are fun. I never complained about September birthdays. I love Sapphire.
Yes,
so
I'm remembering
I
how
love
this
them.
is done now. No! Ah! I'm remembering this. I'm remembering
Dad.
my strategy for this flight. Tomorrow's your dad's birthday. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got
This
you.
is also remember Warlock's 88. That's oh okay. I do remember that. Him, you.
It, he, she.
Your birthday was the 27th. Happy late birthday!
Happy birthday! Birthdays are fun. I tell my friend we get older and wiser, but we stay just as dumb and immature all the same.
If you unsubscribe and resub, it won't show. Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh, interesting.
Good. This is my first day using Streamlabs, so
That's probably a good
All
thing,
new to me.
because otherwise you might have people doing it just for the heck of it.
yes, and I do appreciate that it doesn't do that. Actually.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2. Oh, who would have the heart to steal a Spyro game? Seriously.
The Spyro game got stolen?
Yeah, Cody said all 3 of his Spyro games were stolen. Amplitude says
Aw.
cheat the system.
Nope. Not gonna make it.
Outcast Redemption, I don't want to hear it. I'm 31. You're not old.
Nope. Truth is, none of us are old, but you get to that point where you're just like, oh, I'm not getting any younger. I'm gonna be 28.
No, I missed him.
It feels really, really strange for me. So I'm kind of inching forward to that 20, or sorry, not 20, 30 a little bit.
You... Oh, no! Ah, this is
Hey,
bad.
definitely, we love Spyro. It's a huge part of our childhood.
Okay, there. That really messed me up there. That really messed me up. Ah.
I just say I
You
love
are young, Amplitude. You're 17. 17 was good, though. I like that
17's
year.
a good year. I love all the crystals and everything in these games.
You died.
I
and
died.
Luke, first of all, welcome to the stream. And yes, this is an amazing game. We're happy to play it.
This was one of our first PlayStation games. It was my first PlayStation game, so it holds a special place in my heart.
Okay, so as far as M&M, I eat M&Ms, the chocolate kind. I send Spyro to eat M&M because I don't like his music.
Brian, that was terrible.
It was, but he asked, and I had to do something. You get older until you're a senior, and then you start getting younger.
Younger.
No, let me tell you something. The older... Okay, so growing up, It's like, you know, when you're on a roller coaster and you're going uphill and you got the click, 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 click. That's growing up. And you go through school and then you get your senior year and you go through college and it goes, and then you graduate and the rest of your life is full.
Yep. Isn't it amazing how when we're younger, a lot of us just can't wait until we're adults? We just want to grow up so bad. We want to act grown up. We want to be all mature. And then you get to this point where you're just like, I don't want to get any older. I want to stop adulting. Can I please turn in my adulting license and get a full refund? Well.
And yeah, Crystal, I'll admit with you that Eminem is an amazing rapper. I'm just not a fan of rap. So that's all it boils down to. Go ahead and take another turn.
Yeah. Keep messing up that one.
Night, Comedy Animation Studios guy. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
and
have a good night.
See you next time. Yes, my name is Brian. I've used Bakuda as a gamer name for about 10 years now.
Yeah, I slip and call him that quite a few times.
One of those games that would sneak into your dreams and make it very strange. I could see how Spyro would make a dream very strange.
He would.
Yeah, I'll agree with
Fluttershy.
If the perception of time was the same, it would be amazing.
Your analog best.
All right, Amplitude. Thanks for joining us for the stream. We'll see you next time. And Raven Wizard, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Unless you get into med school. Congratulations for graduating. That's huge. I never made it to college graduation. I ended up dropping out, and okay, I'm playing another time.
Do another one.
I ended up dropping out and kind of pursuing my own career myself, which I have not once regretted.
We both kind of did. I mean,
there we go.
You know, you kind of took off with your thing with music.
Okay.
What I wound up doing, they did not have classes for. I make custom plushes for people, so, and there were no classes, anything like that. But before that, I was going to continue school to either go into animation or illustration. But, you know, it's like we were just saying, I kind of just dropped out and did my own thing. So. But, you know, college graduations, awesome. That's such a great accomplishment.
Oh, no!
Ah!
I screwed this up.
Lab science, it is taking forever. Hey, keep going. You know, that is amazing, and it takes a lot of dedication. So, very commendable.
Ah, no!
Also, Fluttershy says, I wish my perception of time was still as it was as a kid. Remember the days when it would just last forever?
Yes, I do.
I always think about that around Christmas time, too, because when you're a kid, you're just like, it's never going to be Christmas, it takes so long, and now I'm just like, how is it this close?
Oh, I was doing so well until I got to the chess. Yeah, I agree. Christmas, it comes and goes as you're older.
A friend of mine popped up one morning on my text, and she just randomly said there's, I forget how many she said, but there's such and such Fridays until Christmas, and I'm like, don't tell me that.
Oh.
I don't want to know that.
All right, Luke, we'll see you next time, and they do take a lot of dedication, but that's what I love about them. I thrive on challenges.
Ah.
That's why I Want to Be the Guy. It's a challenging game, and I love the challenge of these flights.
Yeah, I Want to Be the Guy is, I already told you, I would not get past the level with the apples. Because
She never has.
No, I have not.
Hey,
no
you know what?
Classes for leatherworking, that's A.
That's true. Hey, thanks, Luke!
Thanks for subscribing.
You know, I'm a firm believer in going to college is not as important as getting an education. Mm-hmm. And let me clarify that. College is not for everyone. Like you said, leatherworking is not taught in college.
Gingerelli, why? Why did you have to say that?
112 days till Christmas.
But, you know, choose something, whether it's a trade or a profession of some kind, and get an education in that thing.
Right.
And you know what? If you don't know what you're doing, go to school if you want to, or just start going in a direction.
Well, and we grew up in a time where you always heard you're not going to be successful if you don't go to college and get a degree. And right now we're at this point where it just kind of varies from person to person. I only went to school for 2 semesters, and I don't regret it because I had some amazing experiences, even though it did very little for the line of work that I'm doing right now. So it was great for me as a person to go and experience that. But yeah, you were talking leatherworking, and what I wound up doing, sorry, I'll continue in a moment. All right, go ahead. What I wound up doing on the art side of things was find some online classes that I could afford, and I found that through a website called Schoolism. And I can subscribe for $15 a month and take online video classes from amazing artists on there who really know their stuff. And that was my way of finding an affordable art education. So you really have to just find your niche, when it comes to school. You have to find what works for you. He went to Drury. I did not.
I went to what?
They asked if we both went to Drury. Drury University.
Yeah, I went. How did you know I went to Drury?
Maybe it's on your website. Is it?
I don't know. Interesting. But yes, I did 1 year of school at Drury. I'm kind of fragmented. I went a little here, a little there, but I did my first year of school at Drury and absolutely loved it. It's a great school. Hey, Hugh, what up? Good to see ya.
I went to Utah Valley University, and I really enjoyed it. My college experience was honestly more about growing and having some fun experiences. Oh, your analog's messing up again.
Oh, no. Actually,
Why during the flights?
I do remember that now, Crystal. Sorry, it's... Sometimes the streams just kind of blend together.
It's one of those days.
You go to school in Drury's conference? Oh, cool. Which school do you go to?
Oh, cool.
I remember having this conversation, but I can't remember which school you went to.
Just dive.
Hey, Kwame!
Hey, Kwame!
How you doing? Minecraft Games! Good to see you.
Hey, how's it going?
Try again? Yes, I will try again.
I started leatherwork with the desire to make shoes. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start that over because
it required hard to find tools to make shoes proper way. Now I make belts, hats, and stuff. That's really cool.
You're St. Louis, cool. So a fellow Missourian, that's cool. We live in the Kansas City area, so on the other side of the state.
Hey, we're doing pretty good. We're just enjoying some Spyro. It's been a long Monday, but now we're able to kick back and relax with some games and hanging out with you guys, and that's always fun.
Where's that boat? Where's that boat?
Monday pizza.
Ah!
We don't have pizza.
Nope.
Pusheen does.
Pusheen has pizza.
So Pusheen's
You can buy us a pizza.
You can buy us a pizza. The link below.
Carrie, your test is working.
100%.
You're from Australia. Hey, welcome from
awesome.
Australia. That is awesome. Or not from Australia. Welcome, our Australian friend. Let's put it that way.
We visited Australia back in, was it 2008 or 2009?
It was 2008. Yeah, almost 10 years ago. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
that was a fun trip.
Just about 10 years ago.
And Kwame, we're doing well. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that.
How was the art program? Are you talking about in Utah Valley or Schoolism? I did enjoy the art classes that I took in Utah Valley. The teachers were great, except for one very strange professor that I had. I was very fond of.
What was his name?
I don't remember his name. That's funny.
Oh.
I was born in sarcasm. Yes, you were, Ginger Ellie. If you're wondering about the art program...
Ellie, you have no idea how thirsty your name makes me. Can I just say that?
The art program as far as Schoolism is amazing. You have I took a gesture drawing class from someone who taught at Pixar University. So these people obviously know their stuff. So if you are interested in doing some learning through art, get some art classes, but you don't want to spend, you know, you don't want to take out student loans, you don't want to go to a pricey art school, check out schoolism.com. It's very much worth it. Hammy Time Vlogs! Hey, how's it going?
There's no way to win that. That's killing me. The arch boat thing is killing me.
Yeah, it is, me too. It's good that we have a challenge, though, like we were saying earlier. Okay.
We'll see you later, Tony.
I know what you're automatically going to say to this question, but since we're talking about the name ginger ale making us thirsty, what flavor would you ever mix with a ginger ale? Just to try it.
You guys first, 'cause she knows my answer.
I know his answer, and I agree with his answer. But
What drink do you mix with a ginger ale? That is the question being posed right now.
I love these questions.
Oh, it's been a fun stream for questions.
It is. I enjoy it. I enjoy asking questions, seeing what you guys have to say. I missed a boat, dude. I'm gonna die for this, but oh well.
Yep.
Did I miss him? No, I got him.
Dude, man, that's okay. We're still here. We're still here.
We are still here. You're right. Orange juice and ginger ale. Cherry
Orange
cola.
juice, cherry
and ginger
cola. Like a drink or like either one. A drink or a flavor. Either one. Morgan, aka Fluttershy. Why? You hurt me. Your best friend is Ginger Ellie, and you don't like ginger ale. I'm sorry, I don't know what to think of that. Who was it that, who was it that said, Cody once said Utah Valley. He's wanting to know about the Utah Valley art program.
Okay, the Utah Valley art program. Aside from that one professor, I loved it. I had another professor that I absolutely loved. We had a great time in his class. The nice thing about Utah Valley, you also had Brigham Young University close by, and that school is extremely competitive. In fact, it's a wonderful school. I'm not dissing it at all, but one of the complaints I often heard was that it was just so competitive that, and you had so many students that the professors weren't able to take much one-on-one time with the students. That's just what I heard. I don't know. I've never attended BYU, but I know that you had more of a connection. Yeah, you had a lot more of a connection with the teachers in UVU, with my experience, and they were able to really stop and help you out a bit if you needed it. But I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the art.
Going the wrong way.
As far as I took it in UVU, so.
You did wild flight almost 2,000 times. I believe it. It is not an easy flight.
Ginger tea.
Ginger tea.
There is a cat at my leg.
Of course there is.
Hi.
Okay.
He keeps snuggling.
I'm hitting you at the same time again. Ah!
Come here. Are you wanting to come up? Come on. Oh, come say hi.
It's not good.
Yeah, come say hi to all the people. Hi. Hey, thanks
Hey,
for the
Crystal
donation.
Ninja! We got another ginger ale. That's
Make
awesome.
Kitty happy, see?
Thank you,
Yay.
Crystal.
Oh, Kitty not happy. All right, go on.
Airplane. Airplane. Come on.
Might have to leave the stream to get some ginger ale. I would not blame you. He's a fun kitty.
Yes, they are fun kitties.
Oh, you like to mix
where's-
things with tea. You know, I haven't had many teas, but there was one tea I tried from Tivana, and
Plane,
I wish
plane,
I could
plane,
remember
plane,
what kind
plane,
it was.
plane!
Oh, it was so good though.
I've lost.
It was really good fruity.
So close.
You lost. Bakuda, you had said you never played the Crash games before. We played Crash Bandicoot Warped.
We played
but that was
Warped.
the only one that
Yeah.
we played. Except the racing game. I don't think that one counts.
Yeah. Crash is on my list of games to play.
Our question to you guys, though, was did you want us to play the new one, the remastered one, or do you want us to play the older one?
I think I've already decided I'm going to play the original.
Okay.
But yeah, let's see. Right now on my list of possible games to play after our current games, obviously Spyro 2, Crash.
Oh, come on.
Now Super Mario RPG's on that list. Chrono Trigger, the original Legend of Zelda.
Chrono Trigger.
So those are some of the games that are on the list. Once we're closer to the end of my current games, I will be posting a survey so you guys can vote on which game you want me to play next.
Are you guys doing any of the other classic Spyros? Honestly, we'd love to do all of them.
Yeah, it's up to you guys.
It is up to you guys.
If you guys want me to play 2 right after this one, we definitely will, but it will go up on the vote with everything else.
Now, Chrono Trigger is a game that I started and loved, but I never got around to finishing it. Hey!
Anytime! Thanks for the sub.
I think I was really into playing Chrono Trigger, and then we were traveling, and I started playing Phoenix Wright. And I got so into Ace Attorney, I could not put it down. And I got him into it.
Love Ace Attorney.
It's an amazing game.
That's where we got our band hammer from, was Ace Attorney.
That is where we got our band hammer from. What are your feelings about Spyro 3? I've heard a lot of negativity about it. Hey, Trey!
Terry!
Thanks
Trey,
for the
welcome to the stream. I'm doing horribly.
You know, at first I was really skeptical about Spyro 3.
Don't go in there, don't go in there. Oh no!
There were some of the worlds I didn't like as much, but the more I played, the more I enjoyed it, and I liked the fact that it took the story aspect from Spyro 2, and it had a little more difficulty added into it, and it blended those things together. So I rather like Spyro 3 of what I've played. I think I beat it a long time ago, but that was like...
Well, I have definitely lost this one. I don't see any redemption here, especially after losing that.
Chrono Trigger is an amazing game. I love it. I just never finished playing it.
Chrono Trigger's great. What are your feelings? I think Leah answered Spyro 3. Okay, so going back to ginger ale, Leah was asking, what's your favorite thing to mix ginger ale? My answer, nothing. Ginger ale is the perfect blend of sweet bubbly with ginger. An amazing flavor. You don't mess with it.
It kind of depends on the brand of ginger ale too, though, if you think about it. Darn.
It is super difficult, but you know what? I love it. It's fun.
It is fun. Difficult and fun. I am glad we're going to play the original Crash, though, because I have heard that the newer ones are a little bit harder to control.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And that takes a little fun out of it. How about Pokemon Snap? The least involved RPG ever.
Oh, Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap. I remember playing that a little bit when it first came out. And there was some excitement.
No,
and
I missed them
quickly
both.
died.
Boat, get back here.
No boats for you.
Boat!
Yeah.
I lost.
You did.
There's no way I can survive this now. And after all that, I still have... That's my issue right there, when I have the boat and the arch at the same place.
Mm-hmm.
That's what really gets me.
All this Pokemon talk. Brian, what is your favorite Pokemon?
Ooh.
That's a hard question.
You know, I am a fan of the evolutions.
I'm taking another one.
Yeah, that's fine. I am. I'm a big fan of the evolutions. So Eevee and company. We'll just lump them all together as one. And you know what? I've always been a fan of the original starters. Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Don't ask me what my favorite of those three are. They change every day depending on my mood.
Ah, the analog.
The lag is awful. Is there an awful lag going on right now? Doesn't seem like a bad lag. Or is it a sound lag? I think I need to fix. There's a sound lag I need to fix.
Mewtwo
I'll have to
is
remember to do that
cool.
next time.
I think I would probably have to start with the originals as well. I might as well just crash.
Yeah.
My very first favorite Pokemon originally was Growlithe. I loved Growlithe and Arcanine. And I'm still a fan of all the canine ones. I love Houndour, I love Poochyena, I love all of those. My favorite legendary would have to be Lugia. I've always loved Lugia. I think yours is Mew, isn't it?
My favorite legendary?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what my favorite legendary would be.
After Generation 3, Pokemon got too convoluted, way too many. Yeah,
I agree.
You know,
So,
and you know what? This is just based on preference, but I wasn't very fond of Pokemon that were based off of inanimate objects and moved away from, animals and the like. But again, that's just my preference. I think it is good that they have a lot of variety in it. So, but yeah, I prefer the first 2 generations of any Pokemon out there. And I started to cut you off. So, what were you saying?
Well, I was just going to say, the first 2 generations were needed because you have to,
Expand?
you have to build, you have a base to build on. But after that, the generations after, they should have just made 10 to 15 Pokemon specific for that generation to add to the main catalog of Pokemon, instead of having like 150 Pokemon per generation. Because like you said, it started to become convoluted around the 3rd time. Nintendo owns the rights to Pokemon games. Yeah, it's Nintendo and what was the developer of the games? I can't remember.
Was it, you talking about the Pokemon Company, or are you talking
Yeah,
about
the Pokemon Company. I think it's Game Freak that made him originally, I think, but now
Yes,
it's the
I
Pokemon
believe
Company.
so.
But yeah, Nintendo owns the rights, I believe. You're back, Cody!
Yay!
Okay, Nathan, take care. Yeah,
I-
Crystal got it, Game Freak.
I do remember when they started showing the 2nd generation Pokemon, and that was such a huge thing. Because, it's, at least for me, it wasn't something that I saw coming, and I went, oh, there's more Pokemon! It was huge.
You better believe it.
Yeah,
Taking us
we
all the
are
way to
taking
finish.
a while
I
to
just
finish
missed a
it.
bunch of stuff right there, but that's okay.
There's gotta be one difficult level in the game, though.
Yeah, exactly.
And usually it's the flights. And his faulty analog does not help.
It's not giving me as much problem as it gives you.
It just doesn't like me. Did you guys ever take time to look at the Pokedex entries for the Pokemon though? Some of them are weird. Some of them are really creepy, some of them are even kind of disturbing. I always found it interesting to take the time to look at the Pokedex entries. I can't think of any examples right off the bat right now. I just remember somewhere just, it's kind of dark.
Okay, I think I know what strategy I'm going to employ for the next time I play this, because that one didn't work for sure.
Most proud childhood memory was catching Suicune. Yeah, they were hard to catch. They were really hard to catch because they would just run away every single time, and then you would have to try to locate them again without them running off.
Video and sound is like a scratched DVD. Is it that bad? It must be just on your end, because I'm not showing any dropped frames on my end, so...
Is anybody else having a difficult time with the audio? Let us know.
My most proud childhood memory was catching
Suicune.
Suicune when I was like 5. Nice.
Okay, Flutters says everything's okay on her end.
Okay, good. Well, no one else was saying anything, so I assumed that it was just on his end, and I wasn't seeing anything
Come
wrong
on.
on my end. Okay, thanks, guys. Appreciate your... looked up here again. It's over here. And in case you guys didn't catch the memo, the stream tomorrow night is canceled. because I have a, we're going to be out of town tomorrow, so we are not going to be around tomorrow, so it'll be next Monday that our next stream is, an entire week. Sorry about that, guys, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
This is true.
Okay. I think I know what I'm going to try and do here. I'm going to actually take the time and just fly around here and wait for them all. There's two that I have to wait for. So that's not too bad.
Who wins in a fight, Spyro or Charizard?
I'm going to go ahead and go for it. Hope for the
Hey,
best.
have a good night, Kwame, and thank you for joining us. Kwame? Kwame?
Gotcha.
Probably Kwame, isn't it? Hey,
This is
thanks,
good.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. We have a lot of fun here.
Okay, guys, I'm feeling really good about this one. So long as I just keep my cool, I should be fine.
Charizard. That's hard because you're talking about one dragon charges and flames, the other one has probably a myriad of attacks. But then again, what about the surroundings? You know, Spyro can survive water, but Charizard can't. So that's a tough one.
Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Spyro
Oh, I need this
will
anyway.
win because Hunter will throw orbs to power him up with. Gingerelli says we should play Amnesia.
No! No, 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 no! No! Ah!
So close.
We were so close. Ah. Spyro should win. He has actual intelligence. Okay, Kwame, thanks for joining us. I think Leah was saying bye to you
Yep.
when I was playing.
What are you doing? It's lagging me up.
Sorry. It's only gonna take a minute.
Oh, killing me like that.
Sorry, just play one more.
And Spyro is probably smaller and faster, which is very much true. Spyro would also be acting on his own and not listening to commands from a trainer. Unless it was a wild Charizard. Alright, Hugh, have a good night. Nope, you're not supposed to land. Fly, please. Thank you. Questions that always cropped up when I was a kid was who would win between certain Pokemon and Digimon. Because usually you would love one or the other. Sometimes both. Ugh, this lag is messing me up.
It's almost done.
Charizard never listened to Ash anyway.
This is true.
This is so true.
This is true.
Ugh. Charizard to be waiting for his turn while Spyro would just be blasting away with his Spyro breath. Oh, lag. So much lag. I am sorry, guys. This is messing me up.
The lag should be pretty well done.
Good.
Is it still lagging?
It wasn't bad. Not too bad, though. You want to go ahead and take it?
No, go ahead.
All right. I'm also starting to get tired, and when I get tired, I get sloppy.
I've been there.
I see another question on the chat, but I'm afraid if I glance up, I'll just screw this up. Oh boy, we do have lag. It is making this really interesting. Who would win between Nasty Nork and Ripto? I would have to say Ripto. Hands down. Ripto's got that scepter, man. But then again, Nasty Nork has one too. Ugh.
Okay, I can take it.
I've got it. Oh yay, the lag is gone! I think.
Yay! Yeah, I think the lag.
And then I die. Here you go. Yeah, it would be Ripto.
Okay. Hi, lag. Bye, lag.
Wouldn't you say?
What was the question?
Who would win between Nasty Nork and Ripto?
Ripto.
It would be Ripto.
Nasty Nork's an idiot.
Oh, there's a cat nuzzling my foot again.
Yes, same here. Okay, just 2 boats.
Nasty Nork would just run away. You are right.
You're very right about that.
Cat, what are you doing?
Got it. Oh, so good. Okay, we have a chance here, Leah. We might make this.
Do it. I'm just embarrassing myself with it right now.
I think we missed a chest.
You missed a chest and then you crashed.
Yeah.
These cats really want attention.
Give the cats the attention he wants.
Brian, grab the kitty. Grab the kitty. Hug the kitty.
What's the kitty doing?
He clearly wants it until you actually pick him up and do it. Then he
Yeah,
doesn't want it.
exactly.
Charizard never obeys Ash until the Orange Islands. I barely remember those episodes, to be completely honest. But I do remember from the moment Charmander goes from being this sweet little Charmander to evolving to Charmeleon, and then he just never listens to Ash again.
Pretty
for
much.
a while. There does come a time where he does listen to him and respect him a little bit more.
You know, I really liked the.
No, don't land.
I really liked the first season of the Pokemon anime. Everything after that, it just kind of went downhill and continued to go downhill. Although I will
Yeah,
say,
it did.
was it Pokemon Origins? Is that the name of that?
Yes.
There was a
Yes,
4-season
yes.
anime called
You mean
or
four episode.
4-episode anime
Yep.
called Pokemon Origins, which is amazing, which takes it straight from the game and actually does something that I appreciated, and that was allowing the Pokemon to make more natural sounds instead of saying their name over and over and
Not
over.
only that, but you had Red as the character instead
Yeah.
of Ash.
So I really liked that about Pokemon Origins.
It is sad to watch him drown, and then he miraculously
That
recovered.
was close. Okay, swing around here. All right, I have solved the problem with the archers and boats, which is a good thing. Okay.
I wouldn't call Digimon a ripoff from Pokemon. In fact, if I remember right, I think Digimon came before Pokemon. You know, don't quote me on that. I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure Digimon came first. Just, it was
No!
a little while
That was
before
close.
they were a manga and a cartoon or anything like that.
Okay, so one thing about these planes is you have to hit them head on. You can't hit them any other way.
Yeah, it's a little faster now.
Well, you can't catch them the other way. All right, now it's just chests, guys. One more, and I know where it's at. Yeah!
Yay!
Oh!
And you're startling the cat.
Sorry, cat, but we did it. We won, and you know what? We are going to call it a night.
Yes.
Right there. Oh, hey, thanks, Jess. Yes, I was doing great. Ah.
What a night.
What
And
a night. That
what
was
a
about
flight.
half our stream right there was that flight.
Yes, it was.
But it's a tough flight. Hey, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And thanks for all the ginger ale. We appreciate that. We're definitely going to load up on
Yay, yes,
ginger ale.
ale.
So,
Bye,
hey.
everyone.
He looks so annoyed. So, you guys, remember, tomorrow night, I will not be streaming. I will be out of town. And so, we will be streaming again Monday night 8 o'clock Central Time. Come back. Leah and I will be back here. We are going to be finishing out the Beastmaker's world and going into Dream Weavers. So remember, if you want to keep the chat going when we're done, join the Baguda crew on Discord. Links in the description. And you guys have a great night. Have a great week. And we will both see you on Monday.